Wi-Fi works in every room.
Even the basement.
Creepy down there, but true.
Hey, it's me. Today, I'm sad. If you clicked on this video with any expectation whatsoever, you probably expected to see me in the kitchen, full of life and energy, as I am before baking videos, sometimes nervous, sometimes overly caffeinated, but always in the kitchen. Instead, you find me here, in my art room. Why? Are you lost? No, friend. It is I who have made a grave mistake. I did. I'm not baking today, although you will see me bake in this video. I can explain where to begin. I have this baking series on my channel called Bake With Me, where I try to bake different things that I've created in my regular art videos, whether it's squishies or some other type of painting project that I've made in my videos. And since I'm not a good baker, hello, I think my cake is falling apart. I'm not a baker at all. You guys find it very entertaining to watch me struggle and fail. Well, if you like to see me fail, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. Flashback a couple months ago, I released this poll to give you guys some options so you can choose what I bake next. Overwhelming winner was Catty Cake. See? Catty Cake. She can just sit here with me. Catty Cake is this giant two-tiered cake that I decorated in one of my thrift store makeovers. It was clearly the most challenging option on the list and the one that had the most potential for chaos, so of course, you guys would choose that one. I'm gonna try. I start collecting ingredients and special dyes and special cake pans and fondant and all this kind of stuff that I have no business using. Then I spend an entire morning getting my cameras in place, setting up the lights, getting sound panels up, dragging all of that stuff through the kitchen. The next day, I start right smack in the morning so that I can use all day to film this video because I know I'm gonna need it. I start my morning by doing my little audio test. Hello, blah, 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 do, which I do every time I film a video. I did it before this video, blah, 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 just to make sure that my microphone is on.
Wonderful, everything's ready to go.
I press record on my camera. I say, hey, it's me, and then proceed to start the intro where I'm talking. But, are we noticing anything strange about this intro? Besides the usual strangeness of just my face, there's no audio. You can't hear what I'm saying. In between me ending that microphone test and starting record for the intro, my microphone took its last breath. Silently. No beeps, no alert, no, hey, I'm not gonna be recording anymore, bye. Nothing. So I recorded like that, completely ignorant of the situation for quite a while. And when I say quite a while, I mean literally all day. I finished baking the catty cake and I still didn't know that my microphone wasn't recording audio. I cleaned up, packed up, and not once did the thought cross my mind, oh, hey, did my trusty microphone that's been serving me for years breathe its last breath during this video? It wasn't until a couple days later where I pulled out my footage to review it and start editing that I realized, oh crap, there's no audio. There's nothing. Oh, and now I have microphone trust issues. Are you recording? Maybe you think I'm being a little bit dramatic here. Fair. It's hard to accept that not only had I done all of that for nothing, but that now I'm also behind schedule and have to make up for all of that lost time. So when I found out, I was quite upset. I was actually sitting right here about to start something else. I just sat here and stared at the wall for about 5 minutes. And then I got over it. I had a lot to do that day and I couldn't afford to waste any more time. I can, 1, forget that it happened and cancel the video. 2, try to rush and redo it. Sorry, I really didn't want to do that one. Or 3, try to use what I do have to create some sort of weird salvaged video. Surprise, that's the choice I made. So for those of you who are still watching, 3 of you because everyone else left 2 minutes ago, I'm gonna sit here and narrate what happened on my day of baking. So this is gonna be different. Sometimes we just gotta roll with the punches. I have here on my laptop right in front of me footage that I shot that day. So to kick off my baking video, I gave the regular disclaimer. I am not a baker, do not expect baking excellence from me, blah, 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 blah. Then I decided to show off my pregnant belly because I am pregnant, if you missed that. I did a fair amount of wiggling, pointing, patting, just to make the point that yes, I'm pregnant and yes, you can observe that. After a lot of talkie, I don't know what I was saying here, I introduce you to Catty Cake. Catty Cake was made from a cookie jar that I turned into this two-tiered cat cake. She has this bottom white tier with a rainbow band and drippy chocolate, and the top tier, which is her head, has a cute little cat face topped with more drippy chocolate, frosting, sprinkles, and a cherry. All of my major baking fails have been when I've attempted cakes. I tried this cake. I tried that pink and purple cake. Cakes are hard. I was quite sure that I was gonna fail. If only I knew how big I would fail. So I pull out a whole bunch of boxed cake. The decorating is enough of a challenge on its own, so I just wanted to keep the baking part of it as simple as possible. Got out a very large pink mixing bowl. Had this little breakdown moment. Honestly, I have no memory of what that was about. I was likely just being dramatic. And at this point, I turned on my second camera. My second camera does record audio. Okay, this camera's on. It's really bad audio. It was never meant to be the primary source of audio. At least you can hear what I'm saying when my second camera is on, but I kind of turn it on and off. So I have like really crappy audio about 50% of the time. This is gonna be really fun to edit and piece together. I did capture this little snippet. Is this a bowl shot or a belly shot? Cause like my belly is like right there. Very good. I had 4 cake mixes, but for some reason I decided to only mix 3 of them.
I'm gonna make 3.
Stupid. I began assembling my cake batter, which involved me pouring in a bunch of cake mix, coughing, oogling over the smell of it. Oh, wow. Wow, that smells good. So that's a lot of cake mix. Each one needs 3 eggs. Whoa! 9 eggs. Excellent math skills. This feels really excessive. It's excessive. What is this video? So yes, 9 eggs went into the mix. That's a lot. Adding a whole bunch of water, some oil, and then the mixing began. Ooh, this is gonna be a process to mix this. She's complaining about mixing while there's a mixer right behind her. Yes, I could use the mixer. This bowl is bigger than the mixer bowl. Also, I don't really feel in the mood to hear Once the cake batter was completely mixed, the smell was intoxicating. I really want to taste this batter. And normally I do because the risk of salmonella is so low. Let's not risk salmonella for the fetus. I got out all my special size little cake pans, including this dome pan, which I bought to create Catty Cake's head. I prepared my pans with cooking spray. In the process, also sprayed that cooking spray all over the floor. Oh! There's grease on the floor. No matter how many times I tried to clean that up, it was still there. Filled up all my cake pans and had just barely enough batter to fill them. Should have just mixed up that 4th box. Oh yes, this is a major highlight. While the oven was preheating, I had a snack break. I brought an orange and a banana for snack. 2 fruits that I've actually been passionately hateful against. I don't even like bananas because I don't like bananas. You know what biting into an orange slice is like? It's like biting a lip. Pregnancy, it changes you. Some foods become more appealing and some foods become less appealing. Really weird. I got all my cakes in the oven and 25 minutes later, look at that, they are done. All except for that dome cake, which I could see there was a big, thick, gooey spot. So I put that back in. Oh, I knocked into my camera, had to walk around and fix it. I was right there. The microphone was right in front of my face and I don't see it. I noticed nothing. Now to unmold and scalp each of my cakes, which went pretty well, except for this incredibly uneven one. That's record bad. It's okay. Then some eating of the cake. Check on my dome. It's still gooey inside. More eating of the cake. Then I start fiddling around with my cake, accomplishing probably nothing while I'm just still waiting for that dome to bake. Finally, it was baked through. It was almost burnt on top because it had been in there for so long, but the center had just barely solidified. I don't know. I know when that happens, you can put aluminum foil on the top to keep things from getting too dark, but I didn't have any. Also, it doesn't matter because I'm cutting that part off anyway. I had no idea how to take this thing out of the pan. Somehow I managed, and it actually looked decent, which was incredibly shocking to me. It actually worked! I was not expecting that. So I can start stacking my cake for the bottom tier. Okay, cake is everywhere. Then I run into a problem. We have a bit of a mushroom situation. The dome is slightly larger than the round cake, so the edge is hanging over a little bit. The only thing that I could think to do was trim the, which hurt me deeply because it was perfectly smooth. And as I'm trimming it, I'm undoing the smoothness of it. Maybe with the decorations, it'll look a little bit better. Wouldn't count on that. I have the head and the base. I'm gonna crumb coat the base. That's right, we're using pre-made frosting. So yes, you heard the lady. Hopefully, the audio is pretty terrible. I applied a crumb coat to the bottom tier of the cake, which I don't think I did a crumb coat to decorate my past cake. So I decided let's try it this time. The canned frosting, it was so thick and gooey and hard to spread. I ended up smushing my cake just trying to spread it down. After I frosted it, it was completely crooked. There's no way that I'm saving that. It's completely crooked. Oh, and I almost forgot the ceremonial aproning. It's a very important moment that signals the transition between baking and decorating. Basically, I just put on an apron. Cool, now that that's done. I bought these for stabilizing the cake. Problem is, I don't really know how to use them. I guess you just like stick them in your cake. And I'm gonna transfer the cake via this cake transfer tool. Oh, poop! Come on. I guess that made it easier. Now, with the bottom tier placed in the freezer, I moved on to the head. I did a crumb coat on that. All right, well, ew. That's horrible. Yeah. While my crumb coats were crisping up in the freezer, I got to work on dyeing some of the frosting. This is for Catty Cake's head. I got the color kind of close, although I wish I would have gotten it closer because it ended up looking kind of weird. The natural frosting color is a little yellowy, so I added a bunch of white food coloring to get it closer to the bright white that's on the Catty Cake. Then it's fondant time. I decided to take this time to make some of the little details, starting with the rainbow band that goes around the bottom. I had to dye each of the colors of the rainbow because I couldn't find fondant that was in the proper colors. Once I had all my fondant dyed, I'm trying to come up with a way to make this rainbow band where it looks crisp and neat. It worked way better in my head than it did in reality. It's all wavy and marbly, kind of pretty, but not what I was attempting to do at all. So I tried it again. I got slightly better results this time, but it's still really wonky. I also didn't make a long enough strip to go all the way around the cake, so I'm gonna have to piece it together. But at this point, it was getting kind of late in the day. I didn't have endless amounts of time to film this. I decided to just work with what I had made. With that, I brought back the bottom tier. The baking fatigue is starting to set in. I went into frosting the cake. And let me tell you, the crumb coat really did help with this. The cake is still insanely crooked, and I'm still really bad at frosting a cake in general, but for me, this was actually decent. For me, not for you, but for me, it was kind of decent. I went ahead and started piecing together the rainbow band on there. Well, this is where it really starts to go downhill. Oh my gosh, that looks so bad. It looks so bad. Oh my gosh. I mixed white chocolate and milk chocolate to create the drippy chocolate topping.
One a day. Science that matters.
That goes into the microwave, and oh,
I'm eating again.
once the chocolate came out, it was really runny, and I was concerned that it was too hot, so I decided to let that cool.
Found some chocolate.
While I was waiting for the chocolate to cool, I decided to get to work on the facial details, which I thought would be best made with fondant. So I made the nose, the little ears, this turd happened. I made 2 eyes, the little whiskers, the mouth, and finally the chocolate at this point had cooled down enough where I was going to attempt the chocolate drip. I struggle with the drippy chocolate thing every time I do it.
Crap on us. Dick.
Oh gosh, stay with me. It's just always bad. I was hoping to get these short, like thick drips. Really difficult to achieve those with drippy chocolate. Once the drips get going, it's hard to stop. It turned out a hot mess of uneven, messy drips once again. And then the sprinkles. I don't know how to get sprinkles in there any other way besides literally just throwing them at it. This is not sprinkle song worthy.
Yeah.
With the bottom tier complete, I moved on to the head. Now I know if I were a professional baker, I would either have the frosting skills to smooth this out really nicely, or I would take a big sheet of fondant and place it over the head and create a smooth head that way. But I am not. This is what you get instead. Now the time has come to head the cake. After smoothing out the head a little bit, I started adding the facial features, which is when I realized I made them about 5 times too large. Way too big. Oh, I mean, these facial features look like they were made out of Play-Doh.
That is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Pretty much. It's terrifying. I'm scared of it. But reality is, I did not have time to redo all of the facial features. I added the chocolate topping to the head, the white frosting to the very top, throw some sprinkles at it, piped the white frosting between the 2 layers, added more sprinkles. I finished it off by adding the chocolate chips into the frosting and the cherry on top. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Are you doing okay? Is this hard for you to look at? Me too. Patty Cake had to go through a lot for all of this, being dragged all around. Do you know she even lost a sprinkle? There! She lost that sprinkle just for this thing to exist. The whole cake is leaning, the colors are off, the shape of the head is totally wrong, it's messy, it's globby, and as if that weren't enough, there's the face. Need we even discuss the face? It's utterly ridiculous. I did go ahead and cut a piece and taste it. Tasted like very standard cake, and that was it. That was my whole baking experience. Next time I do a baking video, I promise you, I will make sure the microphone works and we'll have a good old time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Friday. Bye. Hey, it's me. I'm here with another baking video. If you have watched the last 2 episodes of my Bake With Me series, you may know
Well, you should if you were paying attention.
that I had a filming crew come in and help me film those videos, and it looked so professional, and it was like, you know, good quality stuff. So you may be wondering, why don't things look professional? Why don't things sound professional? Today is just me, alone by myself. I need some water. I talked about this in more detail in my latest Q&A, so I'll link that, but I'm not gonna go through that whole explanation. And I know a lot of you probably already know this because you've already seen the video, and those of you who have seen the video, you're my favorites.
And I don't want to bore my favorites.
Sorry. I need to paint my nails the morning. I can't even fix my hair. Anyway, I'm going to bake in this video. I am not trained. I am not baked-ally. This series is not to teach you how to bake. Please don't learn from me. And it's not to show off my exceptional baking skills because they don't exist.
Chase down a lot of dreams, each one leading to the next, all the way to our latest. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue.
Yes, the point of this series is... What is the point of this series? The point of this series is to have fun, to try something out of my comfort zone, to not show my belly button. So what am I gonna bake today? Dun da da da. I cannot believe the road noise here. There are just people driving. Where are y'all going right now? This is actually a set of squishies that I created, and I created these a really long time ago. I've mentioned them in multiple videos because I have them around. You see them in my art room tour. There's a cupcake for each color of the rainbow. It's great. You guys are actually responsible for choosing the rainbow cupcakes because I put a poll out a little while ago and the rainbow cupcakes were overwhelmingly the request. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised because I feel like this is actually not going to be that difficult.
I could be wrong.
Why does it look like my shirt is wet right here? It's not wet. Guess what? Today is the first baking video that I get to wear one of my custom aprons. I spent an entire video customizing these aprons. You guys were supposed to choose which one I wear in my baking videos. And it turns out most everyone wanted to see both. So we're just gonna choose the apron each episode. I'm feeling pink today. I know the point of an apron is to protect your clothes from getting dirty, but I actually kind of care more about getting the apron dirty. So I don't think I'm gonna wear the apron for the entire process, maybe just for the decorating.
And it'll be like a ceremonial thing.
I think I've been stalling long enough, yeah? So, cupcakes. Even though we have many different cupcakes here, we start with the same batter. Here is my recipe. Start by preheating oven to 350 degrees. Good, because I'm so cold right now. That's loud. The oven is now loud. Oh, this audio is gonna be the worst. Now, it's telling me to put my cupcake liners in. Now I'll do that later. In a medium bowl, mix dry ingredients. My bowl. Cute bowls. Which color would you say is medium? This is tiny, small, medium. This recipe calls for how cake flour, but I'm doing what it says. 1.5. Lovely. Baking powders next. 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Whisk together. I can do that with my special whisk. See how much better that works than a normal whisk? It's the colors, I tell you. Give it a little taste. The flavor from that cake flour. Impeccable. What do we do now? Set aside. Next, I'm using my mixer. Please don't fall. First in the bowl is the butter. It says room temperature butter, but I kind of forgot to leave it out. So it's quite cold. Let me microwave it. So greasy. Get her in slices to the microwave. We might be a tad bit on the melted side. That's okay. Still butter going in. Looking nice and gooey. 1 cup of sugar. Now I just have to mix these together. We mix. Oh! What? Let's try that. It says mix until light and fluffy. I think we're good. Add vanilla. Vanilla's just for flavoring, right? Am I stupid for second guessing that, or am I stupid for saying that? Either way, I'm stupid. I'm going to actually flavor them. I'm not gonna use vanilla. That's not in my, no. So then the next step is adding egg whites.
Egg whites.
Get out of here. Oh, the eggs are supposed to be room temperature too. They're cold. It's been a while since I've separated the egg yellow. I was gonna say the egg yellow from the egg white. I do know the word yolk. Number 1. Oh my gosh, look, it's so perfect. Why do I love it? It's so delicate. So 3 you said? Here's number 2. Number 2's a little cutie. Die. So mucusy. Let's put them in here. We just mix again. Okay, it's supposed to be light and fluffy. Sure, light and fluffy. Bringing back the flour and such. And my milk. Not a clue where my liquid measuring cups are. They are not in here. So everyone's gonna have to just whine about it in the comments that I'm not using liquid measuring cups for liquid. Oh, it's a catastrophe. Oh, wait a second. These measuring cups have little tiny spouts. Does that mean that they're like dual function, like dry ingredients and wet ingredients? I had to do this with the last recipe too. You just have to like alternate the flour and the milk. Here's a little flour, stirring that. Then you have a little milk. Some more flour. I love when recipes say this.
Do not overmix.
If I knew what it meant to overmix, then I wouldn't do it. I don't know when I'm overmixing. Why would you intentionally overmix? That's like putting in the recipe, do not ruin this cake. Okay, more milk. Here you go. Stir. And the last bit of flour. Okay. Yes. It's done. Oh! Now this cake recipe is supposed to make a pure white cake, which I'm assuming is why you don't put the egg yolks in. I just now realized that.
That's cool.
I wanted it to be as white as possible because I need to add color. I have 6 different colored cupcakes here, which means I need 6 bowls. Let me just divide the batter. That looks roughly even. So now we have color. Let's start with the pink, just a little tiny dot. There we go, that's pretty close. I got some flavoring. Since I do taste each of the desserts that I make, I thought it might be interesting to just add a little flavor. I don't know. Here is the strawberry. It does not give you much of an idea of how much you're supposed to use. Let's see, 1, 2 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops, 6 drops. Yeah, pink is done. Next.
first. The orange is a very bright orange. This is as close as we're gonna get, I think. 6 drops of orange flavor. Oops.
I think that was
Next, going for yellow. Okay, there, sure, I guess. Add my stupid lemon flavor. Oops. I have no idea how many drops that was. Green next. There's my green. The lime flavor I had to get separately because this doesn't include lime. A couple drops of lime. Oh wow, that smells really strong. I'm scared to eat the lime cupcake. Blue. Here's the blue. Blue and blueberry. Yes. Blue, 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 blue. Getting a little carried away with the flavoring. Yep. Last one. Purple. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Do we have grape flavor? Grape, grape.
Grape, where are you? Grape? Oh, it's right here. Oh, that smells
Excellent.
Let's put a little extra. Wonderful. Got my cupcake tin. Lots of different colors of liners. I had to buy a whole batch of pink to get this very specific pink color. I think I'm gonna do 2 of each color. There they are. Hey, they actually look kind of pretty. This is good. I've got 2 of each color, which means I have 2 tries to decorate them. So it's time to put these in the oven. That should take about 15 minutes. Woo, cupcakes are quick. So, I don't have much time. Let me get a little bit more organized before I start the frosting. All right, that took a little bit longer than I expected. The cupcakes came out. I made a frozen burrito. And I measured out my powdered sugar. Oh, they look pretty good. I feel like I should have cooked them just ever so slightly less because they did get a little bit brown. I do kind of hate how the yellow and orange look basically the same. Like that's the same color. And the pink is not very pink, but I can never get pink to work in baking. I don't know what it is about pink. It just never comes out pink. I need to make the frosting. This is actually pretty easy. Oh! Got my butter. I may have way over softened it. We just have to mix this butter for a long time. Slowly mix in the powdered sugar. Just add all of it. Why not? You can handle it. Heavy cream. I'll be back. Good news.
I'm okay.
A little bit of this and stir. My buttercream is ready. However, there are only 2 with a large amount of white buttercream. I think that should be enough for what I need. The rest is all colored and drippy. Me with painting the drips. With the rest of this, I'm just gonna add a bunch of whipping cream to thin it out so that I can use it for drips. I know that there's a better, more technical way to do this. What is it called? Ganache? I'm just gonna do this the simplest way that I know how. This might work. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I need red, orange, yellow, purple, and blue. Oh my gosh, the oven finally turned off. Wow, it's so quiet in here. I'm gonna just go ahead and color all of these. My neck hurts. Oh, I am so tired of mixing color into gooey substances. Let's start with one little cupcake at a time. The pink. Oh my gosh, the colors are so not the same. First, drip on some of this red goo. What do you think? Is that gonna drip? What if we like heat it up a little bit? I'm gonna just put it in the microwave for a little while. We'll see. Yeah, that seems thinner. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. The ceremonial apron. I am officially into decoration mode. The apron. The apron. Now I can get started. Ew, it looks like ketchup. I'm just gonna coax it, okay? We're coaxing. They don't look alike at all. It's not good. Let me try again. I mean, cut this in half, stick it on there. Finally, I have the little black seeds on here. I'm going to use black sprinkles. The sprinkles are on the actual cupcake. How am I gonna make these stick? What if I just take some oil, coat them in oil? Ew, ew, oh my gosh, ew. I'm sure there's like some sort of sugar glaze or something that I could have made to do this. This is not a sprinkle song moment. Yuck! It might have worked better if I had mixed the sprinkles into the batter, although I don't know if you would have been able to see them. I'm not really sure how to get sprinkles on the entire thing. I feel like these two look nothing alike. Maybe when we put the whole set together, I'll be happier with this. This ain't it. For this one, the drips are just going wild crazy everywhere, so I definitely need to heat this. Whoops! Might have heated that up a little bit too much. It is like boiling. Oh gosh. I need to finish this one quickly so I can get it in the freezer so that it stops dripping. Topping it with some orange sprinkles. I got some fake leaves. I don't know why I put a leaf on a cupcake. You can't eat a leaf. Here, leaf on the cupcake. Yellow. Eh? Oh, it's not as delicate and nice. Definitely looking a little lumpier. There is powdered sugar on top of that. Sprinkle the powdered sugar.
Apple Card is the perfect cashback rewards credit card. You earn up to 3% daily cash on every purchase every day. That's 3% on your favorite products at Apple, 2% on all other Apple Card with Apple Pay purchases, and 1% on anything you buy with your titanium Apple Card or virtual card.
Green is next. Thin layer of white buttercream. Trying to get it like perfectly smooth. Not really happening. Ew! Why is an actual lime kind of gross looking? Put that on there. Yuck. Oh, next is blue. Did I say this was gonna be easy in the beginning? I vaguely remember saying that 3,000 years ago when I started this video. We have more drips to do. Oh! Almost forgot about it. Lost in my thoughts. More stupid drips on the cupcake. Now with this one, I have to layer white buttercream on top of this. So I think I'm gonna just stick this in the freezer for a few minutes before doing that. I'm gonna move on to the purple.
It smells kind of weird.
Going to warm this up. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting about it when it's in there. I feel like they each have a slightly different drip style, but I really am unable to capture that. I have some grapes here, which in reality are not purple. Looks really strange. There are like Concord grapes, which are a little bit closer in color, but I don't see those in my area very often. It looks like a disease. Got the blue back. It may or may not be ready, but hey buddy, it's now or never. Dot of white right in the center. This is the most enormous blueberry I've ever seen. Like, what is that? That's a different species of blueberry. Not even close. This is not reality. This is. And they are finished. Can you even tell who is who? Yeah, you definitely can. From a distance, they look great. Not everything is perfect, but there were no brutal mistakes. It's just little details that aren't exactly perfect because I don't really know how to improve them any more than what I've done here. The strawberry doesn't have all of its seeds. The orange leaf is kind of weird. The white details are missing on the lemon cupcake liner. The limes on the lime cupcake are just, they're just like not that cute. Blueberry is too small. The grapes look like an infection. You know, just these little things that you run into. I mean, come on, it's not that bad. They do look fun. All that's left is for me to try them. They're each flavored differently, so now I feel like I need to try all of them, but then I just realized I have to try 6 cupcakes. I'm gonna be sick. Whatever, it's worth it. Starting with pink, of course. It has a very light strawberry flavor. That's pretty good. Oily seeds and all. Next is orange. I don't particularly love orange flavor, but that tastes like orange soap. The lemon. I don't really taste lemon, just like a hint of perfume. I thought the lime flavor was really strong, but I think I was just smelling the limes when I took a bite. It's actually kind of subtle. Sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush, sugar rush. I don't love the blueberry one. Blueberry tastes weird. The grape flavoring smelled so good, I put extra in there. That's actually disgusting. Best taste goes to strawberry and lime. The rest of them are iffy. Anyway, this was fun, kind of, and kind of stressful, and kind of a lot, and my neck hurts now. I am gonna put another poll in the community tab for you guys to choose what I bake in the next episode. Probably won't be for a little while because I don't do these videos all that often, but still, I'll give you a couple options. I have a feeling I already know what you guys are gonna choose. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next Friday. Bye. Hey, it's me, back with another baking video. I am back in the new kitchen. You guys have seen it before. Maybe I didn't point out its many attributes well enough last time. Allow me to do that now. Sugar and flour, surface, it's an island, it's long. This thing, I don't really use that. I did show you my rainbow utensils. These little glowy areas, ceiling, it's all here. We're gonna do this thing. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna force it. Last baking video, I made this dessert hot dog come to life. Today, I am taking another dessert from my blue box of dessert wonders. The dessert pizza. This is gonna be more of a challenge than the dessert hot dog. I feel just tiny bit more confident, like that much. There's a little bit of space there. What do we have? We've got the crust, which is gonna be cake. We've got a white drippy cheese. Sounds kind of gross. Some chocolate pepperonis, some sprinkles, because of course. I'm gonna start with the crust cake. The lovely box is back. Yes, I did make a cake from scratch last time. Yes, okay, and I'm going back to the box.
My comfort zone.
Here's the thing, okay? This one is more complicated, so we need to just make this part a little easier.
Ooh.
Mix, cake mix, water, and oh, this is how I like it. We just throw everything in. Here we go. Okay, mix, 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 mix. 1 cup of water. Cracking another egg into the bowl. This way, if we get any shells, I can just dig my little fingies in there and fish it out. That's great. Last egg. Bing. Was that even close? It's okay, correcting mistakes. We add the eggs. Where is my little thing? Oh, here it is. Okay. Wait, no, I can put this in first. Put the eggs in here. Almost dropped the bowl. There, perfect. This is easy. Yep. Go, buddy, go, buddy, go. You got this. Keep going, don't give up. Do we really have to go 2 minutes? Because it looks done. Who's up next? You. Got my massive cake pan. This is the biggest cake pan I've ever used. I don't know why I put things on my head to show scale. It doesn't help. We're gonna be making a big old piece of pizza. Spray. I don't want any stickage. Get all the sides and everything. Good. We can just simply, do we turn it?
Oh, we turn it.
Pouring in the cake. And feels too easy. I'm getting a weird vibe, like something's about to go wrong. Well, it's done. I did it. It's good. So into the oven it goes. Got the cake in the oven. It's doing it's baking. Next, I need to prepare some frosting. This is gonna go over my cake. To make the cake like an even color, I need to kind of try to match the crust color. Canned frosting.
We love a pre-made ingredient.
Beautiful. Oh, it is the whipped stuff. I don't know why, but if it's whipped, it's better. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Getting out my spatula. We're going green today. I'm just gonna scoop a nice, Oh, come back here, sweetie. Where are you going? I have some food coloring here. So hopefully we can make this work with these colors. Put a little bit of this brown in there. And I just gotta see what this color looks like to make sure we're on track. Okay, interesting. Wow, that is powerful stuff. Definitely wanna counter that. It looks a little pinkish. Let's see what this does to it. ASMR for anyone, or are you just grossed out? I actually like that color. Looks like pizza to me. pizza in frosting form. I don't know if I just got lucky there. Let me just put this into my piping bag here. Yep, that is ready to go. I'm just gonna set this aside and we gotta wait for the cake to finish baking. Okay, I'm back. The cake is done. Okay. Where do I put this? There we go. Cake is there. No big deal. I'm gonna let it cool completely on the counter right there. It'll do its thing, and then I'm gonna move it to the freezer to let it freeze. That's what the freezer does. It's gonna make it easier to work with. I need it to cooperate. All right, so while my cake is in the freezer, I'm gonna get started on the drippy cheese, which is actually going to be a delicious chocolate mixture thing that's wet. So I'm going to take some heavy whipping cream going in the bowl. I'm gonna heat this up. Waiting 45 seconds. Why does 45 seconds feel like so long when you're waiting for it? It got a little bubbly.
Oh.
Smells. Now I'm gonna take these little
Cute white chocolate chips.
dump these in. Oh, gently stir this.
Oh, why does it smell?
They are struggling to coexist right now. Can you guys just get along? Play nice. They're learning to be together. Problem. This is like all yellow and versus the very bright white cheese on the pizza. I'm gonna try something. This is gonna be magic.
I hope.
This.
Hey, why don't we do this more often, bro? Just chilling. You and me. Choco a choc.
It is not paint, but it looks a lot like paint. It's giving me good vibes because I like paint. It is white food coloring. I did not even know that this existed or was a thing until recently. I have no idea how much I need to add of this. It's working, no way! Why is that so fascinating to me? Notice there is a little layer of like dark fudge that's underneath. So I need to create that. I have this hot fudge. I'm gonna open this up and my spatula doesn't fit in there. Look at this little cutie. Perfect. I don't need a lot, but I feel like it's easier to use the piping bag when you got a little bit more in there. I'm gonna throw this in the microwave for 15 seconds. There we go. Okay, good, wonderful. Why do my hands look so red? Why am I red? Do my hands look red? I'm just like freaking myself out right now. Cold cake. There's a problem here. This doesn't look like a slice of pizza. I am going to have to carve it. I'm a sculptor. Let me just pull this out. Uh-oh. You gonna, okay. Oh, it's naked. Blur it out. I am going to take this very large knife and I'm gonna cut my slice of pizza out of the cake. Right, I can only do this once. I'm kind of scared about it. Lightly cut to outline. It's like the sketch in art. Things are clicking. It looks crooked. Okay, it's cutting pretty nice. Woohoo! It is so cake-like. Going down. That's a lot of extra cake. What can we do with this? Make a sandwich for tomorrow. Oh, I cut it over. It's a little on a slant. Can you see that? I think that gives it character. This is the pizza shape, but we look at our box here. The crust is like one of those big fat puffy crusts. Now we have to mimic that, which is where the sculpting is gonna come into play. I'm gonna just draw a little outline where I want it. I need to just like shave off the whole top of this. No big deal, sawing my cake in half. Why did I hit a rock? What is in there? Don't panic. There we go. It looks kind of goodish. And look at that. Lunch. I'm gonna just try to round this out because this looks aggressively sharp. It looks a little thick. I am going to thin this baby out just a little bit. Now the crust is real large. Actually, that looks pretty similar to how I painted it, so I'm not complaining about that. I think I should stop. My spinny thing. I love my spinny thing. I felt so legit when I bought this. I am gonna be using this so that I can get decorating in all the angles without having to like
Exert myself. Okay.
Got my prepared frosting. Put the frosting on. I'm gonna cover this whole thing. Don't fall on me. This frosting is very sticky. This is a very large piece of pizza. I am real realizing, pull out the little guy. He's gonna help me get in there. Come on, buddy. Ooh, it's looking rough. Kind of like painting, except so much stickier and more crumbly. Woo! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There's my cake. Is it perfectly, absolutely smooth? No. I know if I keep messing with it, it's gonna get worse. This is gonna be slightly scary, but I need to move this onto a plate because this is just ugly. I got this pack of blue plates, many different shades of blue because we need the exact right one to match with the blue box. That's a no, that's a no, that's a no, that's a no, that's a no. This looks like it would be close. Oh, that's a good match. Okay, this one is perfect. This is a big pizza for this plate. Did not think about that. It's gonna fill the plate. Operation moving cake to pretty plate. Don't make me sad. How do we, okay. Center it on the plate. Okay. I'm gonna take my hot fudge in my little piping bag. Ooh, it's so warm. This is supposed to replace the tomato sauce. The tomato sauce normally fills the entire top of the pizza, but I think that would cause more problems for us. I'm just gonna put it in a couple places so it peeks through. I'm gonna transfer this into a piping bag.
All about piping bags.
The drippy chocolate is in the bag. I'm scared. Let it rip. Ugh, everything is sticky. It's looking nice and smooth so far. Stay with me, stay with me. I mean, on the pizza, the drips are like falling off the pizza. Does it look decent? Yay! Look at these little cute chocolates. They're for the pepperoni. Oh wait, there's some that are like halved. So I have to cut them. Oh. That was easier than I thought. I might put a few extra pepperonis on this pizza than are actually on the painting because pepperoni to pizza ratio is a little bit off. Now, my favorite part, my dear little sprinkles. Should I place or sprinkle? I think I might sprinkle this time. It's a controlled sprinkle. Uh-oh, I don't like this intersection right here. Get out of there. You're ruining everything. One there, one there. Perfect! Look at these little pepperonis. They're all shiny. They're like glimmering. And then these are just kind of, they're not shining at me. I'm not feeling the glitter love. Little trick that I learned. You just wait. I have some vegetable oil. Dip a paintbrush. Oh, it feels good to use a paintbrush. Dab a tiny bit. Oh, that's working so well. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Did I just finish this thing without catastrophe? No way! I think it's done. Oh my gosh, it is alive. The pizza is alive. I think that this turned out really similar to the painting. The drippy has spread. It's a little on the thin side. The colors are spot on. I'm a baker. Let me just move this pepperoni because like you're coming off the edge a little bit. Okay, final step. Of course I have to taste it. I think it's gonna taste pretty normal because like what, it's cake and chocolate, but still. Cutting into that. Oh, it is gooey. Got a nice bite, okay. That is a lot of white chocolate on there. It's kind of just like a mouthful of goo. Very sugary, very intense. This will get you hype. All in all, I think this was a success. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching yet another one of my baking adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Internet's out.
Want to hear a fun fact? Elbows are impossible to lick. I meant your own elbows.
Switch to Xfinity because it's only live once.
Hey, it's me, back with another baking video. You may notice things look a little bit different around here. I am not in my old kitchen because, as many of you know, I moved. We've left that kitchen behind. I mean, I could go back, but there are people living there now, so I don't think that they would want me to bake there. But look at this. It's so cute. You know what? I think since I'm in a new space, I need to like absorb the energy. I need to get used to it, touch things. Let's walk. Just need to take a quick lap. Now we're feeling the kitchen. Also, I have have some help today behind the scenes. Oh, there are people here. They're watching me. Hi guys. It's very different because normally I don't have an audience. I know you guys love these baking videos, but these baking videos stress me out, okay? Because baking is not my thing. I'm not good at it. So they're gonna be helping me with all the technical things like the cameras and the lighting and the audio and all this other stuff that normally I have to focus on while I'm baking, while I'm talking. So this is going to allow me to kind of focus in, bake, 2 changes in one video. I know, guys.
I'm putting you through it.
It has been a long time since I last baked. You guys have noticed for sure, because I've seen you in the comments. When are you gonna do a baking video? Please bake again. Finally, we have everything set up in a new kitchen and a new space. So, I have this box. It might look familiar if you've seen my thrift store makeover where I painted it. My concept with this painting was to take typically savory foods and turn them into desserts. So these do not exist. I just made them up. I've chosen one to do today, and it is the hot dog on here. I call it the dessert hot dog. It's not a very creative name. So for the dessert hot dog, we've got the bun, gonna make that out of cake. And then the hot dog is a banana. And then we've got some little fun toppings on there. I feel like this isn't gonna be that difficult. I don't want to get cocky. We've had some experiences in the past. It doesn't always go according to plan. Let's hope that we can recreate this painting, bring it into reality, and then I can eat it, which I'm actually not looking forward to because I don't like bananas. Let's get started. I'm gonna put our little painting back here. First step, making the cake. The bun cake. I've got my recipe here. We're doing this. Starting with the sugar. Oh, it's a heavy boy. 1 1/3 cup.
Ooh.
It makes a little... Gotta really get in there. Looks good. Let me just take this off too. We gotta clear the area. Okay, 1 cup. First ingredient in the bowl. Everyone's clapping for me right now. And 1/3. Beautiful. What's next? Butter. 3/4 of a cup of butter. Okay. Oh.
That is soft.
This has been left out. Normally I have to microwave, but
Wow.
it gets soft. Okay.
You know butter is shelf stable?
Did you know that butter is shelf stable? 3/4 of a cup of butter. Let's just get this out. We need a weapon. Soft butter don't cut very easy. Oh, there we go. 1/2 stick going in. I hate the feeling of butter on my hands. Little switch. Boom. Look at that. We're doing this. Turning it on. Yep. This is the first time I've used this little blue baby. I love the color. I just flicked butter on the floor. Here we go. Okay, until light and fluffy. I never know what that really means. Let's keep going. That's gonna do its thing. What else we got here? Eggs.
We love the eggs.
1, 2, 1/2 of that one landed. Okay, there's a shell. 3, you know what? I'm just gonna walk this one and drop it in like a responsible human. We lost part of someone. It's just a little bit of egg. It'll be fine. We can put the vanilla in here. 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla. Going. Okay, so we got a little extra. I did that on purpose because I love vanilla. This thing has been going. Oh, it's done. It's quiet. I just need to feel the silence for a second. This looks like it's about done. I think that's fluffy. Yeah, I've seen fluffier, but that was on a cat. Oh, it's sticky on the bottom. Got my bowl of eggs. I did lose like 1/4 of one, but that's okay. I feel like eggs aren't that precise of a measurement. The chickens don't really measure their eggs. Maybe this chicken laid a little bit less, and that's okay. I'm gonna add the egg a little at a time. I don't have full control over my eggs. That doesn't have any other meaning. Let's just stir in that egg, okay? Nice and gentle. Good. More eggs. That one went in easy.
You like that batter.
And for the last little guy. wet ingredients, but sugar is dry. Why is the sugar called wet? It's not wet, but it's always a part of, okay, it doesn't matter. Got a bowl, and look at this amazing whisk.
Isn't that amazing?
Each little thing is a different color. I got it for your visual enjoyment and mine, so. Okay, flour. Oh, how much flour do we need? 2.5 cups of flour. Oh, that one didn't fart. 1 cup. That's good. Roughly a cup. Another cup. I could take the time to get out a butter knife to do this really nicely, but I'm not gonna do that. We will survive. And what was it? 2.5. I don't know why I have to read every measurement 5 times.
Did you know flavors, to make it more accurate, scoop into the measuring cup instead of taking the measuring cup and scoop into the thing?
How would you do that?
You take a big spoon and fill up the cup.
Oh no. Well, we're doing the rustic version and it's gonna taste better that way. We needed another couple dry things in here. Flour, baking powder, salt, 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Look at this. It's cute. It's labeled. Oh my gosh, don't kill me. Okay, there we go. Go. One, 2.5. Okay. Then the salt, gonna get a little salty. Wow, these are very large salt crystals, like aggressively large. Like I'm almost afraid of them. Good. I can never tell when the dry ingredients are mixed. They all look the same.
You just have to feel it, I guess.
I mixed it.
So we're gonna do a little nonsense with the flour and the milk that's been sitting out, so it's a nice
Gentle temperature.
so that nobody in here gets shocked. We put a little flour in, stir, just introduce them, and then we add a little milk. Let's listen. It's good. Add a little bit more. Mix. Then more milk. Mix. Woo! You know what? I'm proud. I've spilled stuff. I dropped stuff, sure. But I'm making a cake from scratch today. I have not brought out the box. Look at me. Yeah, I'm being kind to my ingredients. Normally, I just kind of like, this is the last round of incorporation. That seemed like a lot of milk. Okay, you know what? That is looking delightfully beautiful. So I'm gonna stop there. I just need this out. Where's my spatula? Where's my sprinkle spatula? Oh, here it is. Put these away. We clean up as we go. This is done. I think it smells the way it's supposed to, but I'm not really digging it, to be honest. Here we have something very special, okay? I've never used these before, but they're like these little cute pans in the shape of a hot dog bun. We're gonna bake the cake in the shape of a hot dog bun. I have to prepare these. Spray, okay, okay. Touch, touch. I'm probably spraying it all over everything that's, how do you control your cooking spray? I can't. Finally, using a little scoop, I'm just gonna scoop and fill. Definitely wanna get more than one because, you know, mistakes, they happen. So we need some backups here. There, I'm so
Proud of you guys.
Oh, I just stuck my hand in batter. These are good to go into the oven. The oven's here. Oh gosh, okay. They are in the hot place. So, I'm not trying to make a statement with the belly button, but you know, sometimes the shirt comes up a little. If it comes out to say hi, don't be alarmed. So now is the fun part, the banana. I have banana. I'm going to just peel the banana. I'm one of those people that like opens a banana and the top is just, oh my gosh, wait, I actually did it. Look at that. That's a beautiful, crisp end of a banana. I shouldn't be this proud. Oh, but look, chaos and destruction. Look, but that can't, no, that's not gonna work. The bottom is rotten. I can't live with that. I'm sorry. Wait a second. Am I gonna throw away a whole banana? That's kind of sad. Who wants a banana? I can't use a half-rotten banana. Let me just put it here to rest. Let's try this again. I'm not gonna be able to do it as beautifully as I did it the first time. Okay, that's B+. There's a little rotten spot on this one, but the shape is fine. We need backups. Okay, They're nice. Now, apparently I don't know what color a natural banana is because this is so yellow. The banana in the painting is very yellow. The goal is to make it look like the painting, so we are going to change nature. Nature is not good enough. I'm gonna change the color of the banana. First though, you know how bananas are all like mushy and we can't have that. They're gonna go in the freezer while I'm doing this next step so that they can get fortified. Putting them in the freezer. In order to color the bananas, I'm going to use these things. I have some white chocolate chips. Pouring those in.
Oh.
That don't smell right. I'm going to add a little bit of oil. You know, funky and it's like disgusting and then I want to cry. Apparently this can stop that from happening. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. My oily little friends go into the microwave now. Yeah, they look a little sloppy. Let me get a spoon and let me show you this. This is show and tell. I got a set of utensils where each one is a different color. Thing up. They're actually quite melted. Getting some lovely liquid. Sounds. I think that's good. Yeah, I have some food coloring here. I need my reference. I need to know exactly the right yellow. Put a little food coloring. Lemon yellow. Oh, that's not appropriate because this is a banana. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, no, I need more than that. I went real yellow with this painting. That's pretty yellow, but I need more. This is not natural. What do we think? Yellow enough? You know what? I'm happy with that. That looks pretty close. This is good. Things are about to get messy potentially. Let me get my frozen bananas out. They're nice and cold. Now, I must coat the banana in the very yellow chocolate. Let me just do it. Take the banana and just gonna roll around in there. Oh gosh, how do I coat the curve without breaking it? Let's spoon. Okay. I have a little resting place here. Hopefully this will be a safe place for the banana to sit. Oh gosh, it's stuck.
Come on, buddy.
Don't fall. Okay. It's wet. Okay, you're doing it. Yeah. I'm gonna do banana number 2. I'm gonna do this one a different way. What do we have to lose? I'm gonna go for it. Just gonna pour the chocolate right over it and see if this helps make it a little neater. Oh gosh, I'm using all of it. The bottom is gonna look real messy. Well, we have 2 different options.
From flat to fluffy, new cookies toasty treats. Surprise plush fresh from the toaster. Just place, push, surprise. They smell so tasty. Which one will you pop up? Cookies toasty treats, each sold separately.
Here. That's that. We gotta make a move. I'm gonna move the bananas onto here. Oh my gosh, it's already like firm. Just kind of saw through it. Oh. We've broken free. The bottom is not coated whatsoever, but that's actually not terrible. Removing this one. Second banana. Cool. I think we can work with this. It is assembly time.
Remember them?
Got these out of the oven. They're cooled. They're ready to go. And look at them. Look at it. Beautiful bun. Now, I am going to get this big scary knife. Don't come near me. And I'm going to just kind of slice open these buns to open them up like so we can, you know, hot dog, open the bun. Okay, you get it. Slice it open, no biggie. Don't go all the way through. Now, the bun has a home. Look at this home. I have a little hot dog holder painted blue. Why is it blue? Because the box is blue. I'm gonna put the hot dog bun in the hot dog holder. Is cute. Now the banana, let me go get that. Here she is. It's not very beautiful on the bottom, but once you put it in the bun, hey, it's relatively smooth. Don't look over here. All I have to do is decorate this baby, starting with the hot fudge.
I'm strong.
I'm gonna put some in a bowl. Oh, it's thick. Look at how thick that is. I'm gonna heat it up a little. You know, this is like glue. Good. Got a piping bag. Put my hot fudge in the piping bag. It's hot. This is where it gets really scary. Let me test this out and see. Oh, hey, that's actually easier than I was expecting. I need my drizzle to look just like my painting. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. My hands won't do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh no! Oh, so it's a little wonky. I'm thinking I can fix this up a little bit, just like paint, and I'm gonna even it up. It's gonna be a little bit of a thick drizzle. We're making a bold statement. It's okay, it's fine. It's very thick. I think we're gonna roll with this. Do you accept? Because I'm gonna try to accept it.
I just keep looking at it.
Next is the sprinkles. I should be able to do this properly. Look at these. These are pretty. Maybe I can use the sprinkles to hide tragic mistakes. Sprinkles are gonna make this better. I need a couple more pink sprinkles. I micromanage my sprinkles big time. That looks better. Now I'm happier with it. Got some Cool Whip. This is gonna give us a nice poof. Ooh, let me just try to make this look pretty. Scoop through. Can we just plop this on? It looks pretty good. Oh, final step is the cherry. We have options. Who looks the best? Who's really good? No. Oh yeah, this one's the prettiest of them all. Finally, top it with a cherry. Beautiful. Look at that. It is complete. That looks pretty legit. I don't like bananas, but it's almost looking appetizing to me right now. I think that's pretty darn close. I did good. Definitely glad that I got the banana to be the right yellow, because I think that makes a big difference in how similar it was gonna look. The drizzle came out a little ugly, let's be real, but you know what rescued it? The sprinkles. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. So, the moment has come for me to eat it. All right, let me take it out. Oh wow, it's heavy. Okay. It is not great. I thought that the chocolate would cover up the taste of banana more. Oh, all I taste is banana. Do I recommend it? No. But
It's beautiful.
the point is, I recreated my banana dessert in real life, and I actually ate it, which that part I did not really enjoy. I avoided catastrophe, and it's here. I think this was a successful baking adventure.
So my last question of the day. Do you like bananas now, Mariah?
No. Bananas are still gross. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye. Done. Yay.
Yeah, I'm up on the cloud, ain't coming back down.
Try crunchy, melty, rich toasted chips.
Hey, it's me.
Well, you don't know it, but it's already been a long journey to get this video started. An hour and a half just getting the equipment set up here. The lighting situation was really annoying today. It still doesn't look exactly right. I look like a ghost. Which light is doing this? You're the one. And the sound, is echoey. I'm not an audio expert, I'm not a lighting expert, but here I am. Whatever. Mediocre audio, mediocre lighting, and mediocre baking. Welcome to my video. Today, I'm back with another baking video. It usually takes me like 4 to 6 months to do another one of these. Failure is something that's hard for me to deal with. So it takes me a long time to recover from that because it's so traumatizing every single time. Finally, I've gotten over it and I'm ready to go back and fail again. But you know what? Today is coming with an attitude shift. I think at this point everyone knows I am not a professional. I know very little about baking and it's just something that I do as a fun series so that you guys can make fun of me, basically, okay? I still look like a ghost. Even though everyone knows that this is not my forte, I still put this pressure on myself to like make a masterpiece in the end. And of course, it doesn't ever happen happen that way, and then I just am really annoyed about it. But you know what? We are changing attitudes. I'm gonna chill, kind of relax. We're gonna bake, and if it doesn't turn out well, that's okay. It's fine. We will not get first, we will not get second, we will not get third, but we will get that participation award. Okay, so let me explain what I'm doing. Today, I'm gonna try to bake this, which is one of my original squishy creations. Based on the cheeseburger, I have created out of my imagination a dessert burger. This is not something that is really in existence. So is there already a set recipe for the dessert burger? No, there's not. So once again, I am making things up, putting things together that don't necessarily belong together. Basically, recipe for disaster. But, we're gonna chill, we're gonna relax, we're gonna have a good time, and it's gonna be fine. Let's explain what we are looking at here. We have the burger bun, which I'm not gonna use a regular burger bun in a dessert because that would be disgusting. So we're gonna make a dessert kind of sweet roll, whatever that is. Instead of a meat patty, we have a brownie, pink frosting in there. I don't know. Looks like some sort of white drippy ganache and a huge mound of frosting on the top. So I'm gonna try to recreate this and see if this fantasy dessert of mine is actually any good. Doubtful. Let's get started. First step, I'm gonna make the bun. I found a recipe for it. Best basic sweet bread. It can be made into dinner rolls, that's not sweet, cinnamon rolls, or sticky buns. Okay. In a small saucepan over medium heat. I have to work over there. That's fine. Why am I getting stressed? Don't get stressed. Okay. Okay. Small saucepan. Milk. Medium heat. Oh, that feels good. My fingers are cold. I feel like we could do this in the microwave just as easily, but I know nothing. 1 cup of milk. Why does that look really good to me? Okay, 1 cup of milk. Sugar. 1/3 of a cup. Okay. And 1/3 of a cup of butter. Oh, here it is. Probably should have left this out. I rarely do things correctly. 1/3 of a cup. Chunk it up so it melts a little faster. Oh! Idiot! That's okay. Don't cry over splashed milk. Oh gosh, looks good. We're doing good, guys. Okay, we're gonna need to heat this up and then stir in the yeast.
Where's the yeast?
That was nice. It's ready. I'm gonna go heat this up.
This is looking good and so yummy.
Okay, it's warm to the touch. Add the yeast. Stir that in. Why does it smell like macaroni and cheese? Let's stand about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It's standing in a large bowl. Is this large enough? Stir together flour and salt. Okay. 1 cup, 2 cups, 3, and 4. 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. Okay, wait, what? Mix in the eggs, oil, and the yeast mixture. Oh, okay. 2 eggs. No. And I buy my vegetable oil last time because it doesn't have a label. I just took the label off. This is a video that was sponsored. Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna make you eat it anyway. Oh, I just splashed water on my face. Weird. Oh, ew. Oh, Ew. It looks like a rotting brain in fluid. I hate that. I'm getting an itch right under my bun. I can't take the rotting brain. No! Mix in 2 eggs. Is that a shell? It's just a yolk freckle. Wow, that's really loud. They're coming. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And mix this disgustingness. It makes me so uncomfortable. Pour this sickness in here. It kind of smells like rotten eggs. I feel like I just want to get in there with my hands. Is this unprofessional?